Hello, karibuni. My name is Ruth Bigmind. This is Bigmind Show. Na leo tunaongea kuhusu depression na ni swala inayosumbua watu sana. And I have guests in studio wenye watatusaidia kuongea kuhusu hii topic. I have Amogust in the studio who is a victim who has been suffering from depression, and I also have a health nurse that is Amos who will help us to talk about this issue. Karibuni sana. Thank you sana for coming. So leo tutaanza na tunaongelea depression na tunaanza daktari. What do you term as depression?
First, so much thankful for hosting me. I'm a nurse in the profession. I'm very new in the profession. My name is Amos Kagiri. I partner or work with a friend of mine, and we come up with a foundation to create a foundation.
Okay.
So our main goal is to create awareness, and especially to the teens and the youths, on matters of mental illness and mental health, with an aim to end the present stigma in the society today. So by defining simply depression, I would use two words. And one is loss of interest in the usual or the pleasurable activities. And the second thing is irritability. You don't expect to get. So with these two things, I'm able to define that this is depression. But remember, tunaweza sema leo na feel depressed. Yes? That's now another different thing. So, because nowadays you're taking stress to be depression. But remember, when you're coming even to the diagnosis of depression, we must have seen these signs persist for more than 2 weeks.
Talking of signs, what are the signs and symptoms of depression?
So actually, when I'm defining depression or when we are going to diagnose depression, those are the things I'm looking for. Nothing else. Hakuna blood test unakufanyia. I sit with you and I check for these signs. And first, as I have said, the loss of interest in the pleasurable activities. Growth maybe, for example, you like clubbing, you don't go to me. There comes a time you're no longer interested in social gatherings, you're no longer interested in any social event. So you've lost pleasure in that. It is very drastic. Then the second thing will be irritability. When you're coming to get used to, when I get to talk to you, ask you anything, all of a sudden unaniraukia with another anger that's have no source, you get? The other things that could be like loss of appetite or gain of appetite, depending on huyu mtu ana behave aje. Kuna wengine wakiwa stressed out and get to depression, they don't eat at all. So ata lose weight, you get? Ata lose appetite. Others eat and feast. You get it? So ata add extreme weight, of which is not his or her goal. You get it? Then you get to another extent, there are very many, but the maximum extent of these signs is suicide.
So talking of suicide, when
yes.
When did you realize you're suffering from depression, and how did you know?
Well, I'm an African raised in an African community. We don't know depression. There's no such thing as depression in Africa. So I never knew I was depressed. It was never an issue of depression. It was an issue of wrong decisions. Carrying the blame always on yourself. These things come to manifest on you one way or the other. You feel like you have the whole weight of the world on your shoulders, and your normal routine changes. As he said, yes, I was super angry, but not at everyone. I was very happy with everyone. I'll come to town, talk to everybody, like everything was normal. And then when I get to the house, I look myself in that mirror and be like, you're nothing.
So you did all this by yourself? You never told anyone?
Who are you going to tell you're depressed though?
Family, friend?
No.
So, in short, you are all alone in this, right?
Yeah, it's a battle that you face alone, The good thing is at that time I was living with my girlfriend. I had a girlfriend back then. So we were staying in the same house at that time. But once you stay with someone, you get to understand different sets of people, and also you get to understand yourself better. And if you don't share a common goal or vision with someone, then comes issues. Yeah. And being the Amogust I was in this county of Nyeri in 2015-2016, I had titles. I was Mr. Nyeri County Campuses 2016. There's that hype to the name, and you have to live to a certain standard. you know, and someone walks into your life, they expect you to have the same standards. But then you're caught in between trying to fight for these standards, you know, you're trying to make sure you maintain the standards by all means possible. But again, I'm an artist, I'm trying to do art. Any artist you know in this country, they'll tell you art doesn't pay, you know. But you can't tell that to someone who you stay with in the same house. You have bills you have to pay, there's food. There are events you need to go to, you know. And you're Mr. Nyeri County, man, you have to dress up. So you have to look all that flashy and stuff, you know. So the balance was really so much weighing on me, you know. Plus you consider where you're coming from, your background, and you're like, man, this life is not meant for me, you know. My parents were born poor, and I was raised poor, and I'm living a poor life. This is not life for someone like me, so, you know.
So, Daktari, sorry, as he has said, he had no one around to at least talk to family, no friends. What would you tell to the family and friends of those who are suffering from depression? How can we help them?
To start with, let me use this statement. Usually the first thing you see in someone in the society, our fellow youths, who is suffering from depression, even before you diagnose them, it's pulling out.
Okay.
There's someone you've been interacting with, been going out with, been involved in activities in. All of a sudden the person pulls out, is no longer present in the social.
So that is the first sign.
Yeah, that's what we really look for. That's why you find most people say, nilidhani tu ametulia hivyo tu.